How's the weather today?
It's a bit overcast, but not too bad. How about you?
Did you catch the latest game on TV?
No, I missed it. Who was playing?
Have you tried the new cafe down the street?
Yes, their coffee is amazing. Have you been there?
What do you usually do during your lunch break?
I usually go for a walk or read a book. How about you?
How's your day going so far?
It's been a bit hectic, but I'm managing. How about yours?
Have you seen any good movies lately?
I watched a great one over the weekend. It was a thriller.
Do you have any plans for the upcoming holidays?
I'm thinking of visiting my family. How about you?
Have you heard about the new project in the works?
Yes, I heard it's going to be a big one. Are you involved?
What's your favorite way to unwind after work?
I like to listen to music and relax at home. How about you?
How do you handle stress at work?
I usually take short breaks and practice deep breathing.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I had a fantastic weekend with friends. How about you?
What's your go-to lunch spot around here?
I like the deli on the corner. Their sandwiches are delicious.
Have you ever been to the company's team-building retreat?
Yes, it was a great experience. Have you been?
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Definitely a night owl. I struggle in the mornings.
Have you been following any interesting podcasts?
Yes, I've been listening to one about personal development.
What's your favorite thing about working here?
I love the collaborative atmosphere and the supportive team.
Have you tried the new lunch menu at the cafeteria?
Not yet, but I heard they have some healthy options.
Do you have any hobbies outside of work?
I enjoy hiking and painting. How about you?
How was your commute this morning?
It was surprisingly smooth today. No traffic.
Have you attended any recent conferences or workshops?
Yes, I went to a marketing conference last month. It was informative.
Do you like to travel for work, or do you prefer staying local?
I enjoy traveling occasionally, but I also like being home.
How do you stay motivated during long workdays?
Setting small goals throughout the day helps me stay on track.
Have you met any interesting people through networking events?
Yes, I've made some valuable connections over the years.
Do you have any favorite apps for productivity at work?
I use a task management app to stay organized.
What's your favorite type of music to listen to while working?
I like listening to instrumental music, like jazz or classical.
Do you have any favorite books you'd recommend?
The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg is a great read.
Are you a fan of sports? Which teams do you support?
I follow soccer, and I'm a fan of the local team.
How do you handle work-life balance?
It can be a challenge, but I make time for family and friends.
Have you ever worked on a big project with a tight deadline?
Yes, it was stressful, but we managed to meet the deadline.
What's your favorite way to celebrate team achievements?
I enjoy going out for a team dinner or having a small party.
Are you a coffee or tea person?
I'm definitely a coffee person. I need it to start my day.
Have you been to any interesting workshops recently?
Yes, I attended a workshop on leadership skills.
What's the most challenging aspect of your job?
Balancing multiple projects can be quite challenging.
Do you have any exciting plans for the weekend ahead?
I'm going to a concert on Saturday. How about you?
Have you ever had to give a presentation at work?
Yes, I've given a few. They can be nerve-wracking.
Do you have a favorite quote that motivates you?
Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it's the courage to continue that counts.
Are you a fan of outdoor activities like hiking or camping?
I love hiking, especially in the mountains.
How do you stay up to date with industry trends?
I read industry blogs and attend webinars.
Have you ever considered pursuing further education?
Yes, I'm thinking about taking some online courses.
What's your preferred method of communication at work?
I prefer email for most things, but I also use Slack.
Are you a fan of cooking? Any favorite dishes?
I enjoy cooking Italian dishes. Homemade pasta is my specialty.
Have you ever had to handle a difficult client or customer?
Yes, it can be challenging, but I try to remain patient.
What's the best piece of career advice you've received?
Always be open to learning and adapting.
Do you like attending industry conferences?
Yes, they're a great way to learn and network.
How do you stay organized with your tasks and projects?
I use a combination of digital tools and a physical planner.
Are you into fitness or any particular sport?
I enjoy yoga and try to hit the gym a few times a week.
What's your favorite part of the work week?
I like Fridays when we wrap up the week's tasks.
Have you ever had a mentor in your career?
Yes, I had a mentor who guided me early in my career.
Do you have any tips for staying focused at work?
Taking short breaks and prioritizing tasks helps me focus.
Have you explored any online courses or certifications?
Yes, I recently completed a project management course online.
What's your favorite season of the year?
I love spring because of the mild weather.
Have you ever had to work on a cross-functional team?
Yes, it can be challenging but also rewarding.
Are you involved in any charity or volunteer work?
I volunteer at a local animal shelter on weekends.
How do you handle constructive criticism at work?
I see it as an opportunity for growth and improvement.
Do you have any favorite local restaurants for dinner?
There's a great Thai place nearby that I love.
Have you ever had to give a presentation to a large audience?
Yes, it was nerve-wracking, but I got through it.
What's your favorite type of team-building activity?
I enjoy team lunches and trivia nights.
Are you a fan of art or museums?
I love visiting art museums on the weekends.
Have you ever worked on a project with tight budget constraints?
Yes, it can be challenging, but it forces creativity.
How do you handle remote work, if applicable?
I make sure to have a dedicated workspace at home.
Do you have any tips for maintaining work-life balance?
Setting boundaries and unplugging from work after hours.
Have you ever traveled for a work conference?
Yes, I've been to a few conferences in different cities.
Do you have any favorite podcasts on leadership or career development?
The Leadership Podcast is one I listen to regularly.
Are you a fan of board games or card games?
I enjoy board games with friends on weekends.
How do you handle tight deadlines without getting overwhelmed?
I break the tasks into smaller, manageable chunks.
Have you ever had a unique job before your current one?
Yes, I worked as a barista during college.
What's your preferred way of dealing with workplace conflicts?
I believe in open communication and finding common ground.
Do you have a favorite holiday destination?
I love going to the beach for a relaxing vacation.
How do you like to celebrate your achievements at work?
I treat myself to a nice dinner or a spa day.
Have you ever attended any industry expos or trade shows?
Yes, I went to one last year. It was a great networking opportunity.
What's your favorite aspect of your job role?
I enjoy the creative aspects and problem solving.
Do you like to attend after-work social events with colleagues?
Occasionally, it's a good way to unwind.
Have you ever had to give a speech or presentation in front of executives?
Yes, it was nerve-wracking, but it went well.
How do you stay updated with industry news and developments?
I subscribe to industry newsletters and follow relevant blogs.
Are you into gardening or any other outdoor hobbies?
I enjoy gardening in my free time.
Have you ever faced a major setback in your career?
Yes, it was tough, but it taught me resilience.
What's the most interesting project you've worked on recently?
I'm currently working on a product launch, and it's exciting.
How do you handle tight project deadlines and maintain quality?
Prioritization and teamwork are key to meeting deadlines.
Do you have a favorite motivational quote?
The only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Are you a fan of podcasts on personal development or self-improvement?
Yes, I find them quite inspiring.
Have you ever had to lead a team on a challenging project?
Yes, it was a great learning experience.
What's your favorite genre of books or movies?
I enjoy science fiction and fantasy.
Do you have a favorite spot for taking short breaks during the day?
I like the rooftop garden for some fresh air.
How do you stay motivated during long-term projects?
Setting milestones and tracking progress helps.
Are you a fan of live music concerts?
Yes, I love attending concerts whenever I can.
Have you ever mentored someone in your field?
Yes, I've mentored interns and junior colleagues.
What's your favorite part of the workday?
I enjoy the quiet mornings when I can focus.
How do you handle work-related stress?
I practice mindfulness and take short breaks.
Do you have any plans for career advancement?
I'm considering further education for that.
What's the most memorable team-building activity you've participated in?
I once went on a team building retreat in the mountains.
Are you a fan of cooking or baking for fun?
I enjoy baking cookies and sharing them with colleagues.
How do you stay organized with project deadlines?
I use project management software to keep track.
Have you ever attended any leadership development workshops?
Yes, I find them beneficial for career growth.
What's your favorite way to recharge on the weekends?
I like to spend time in nature and go hiking.
Do you have any favorite online courses or learning platforms?
Coursera and LinkedIn Learning are great for skill development.
How do you manage your email inbox effectively?
I use filters and prioritize important messages.
Are you into any DIY or crafting hobbies?
I enjoy making handmade greeting cards.
Have you ever faced a major change at work, like a reorganization?
Yes, it was an adjustment, but it turned out well.
What's your preferred way to communicate with clients or customers?
Email is usually the most efficient.
Are you a fan of attending industry awards ceremonies or events?
Yes, it's a great way to celebrate achievements.
How do you deal with challenging coworkers?
I try to find common ground and maintain professionalism.
Do you have any favorite motivational speakers or TED Talks?
I find Simon Sinek's talks very inspiring.
What's your favorite type of cuisine when dining out?
I love trying different types of Asian cuisine.
Have you ever had to juggle multiple projects simultaneously?
Yes, it can be demanding, but it's part of the job.
How do you handle interruptions and stay focused at work?
I set specific times for focused work and handle interruptions during breaks.